Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. JC here with another video on Action Taimanin. Today we're gonna check one of the three leader skills that got added into the game. But before we start, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. So it would take a lot of time to check the builds and the changes to the three characters in one single video. So instead, I'm just going to do a quicker video on one of the characters, and we're going to start with Asagi. So first of all, let's check what happened with Asagi. So she received two adjustments. Number one, now she has a leader skill, and it's basically Kojinka as a leader skill, which is an interesting decision. It says during an extreme dodge, enters into the Raptor of super speed and decreases all enemies' speed for 4 seconds. Cooldown time 10 seconds, not affected by reduced cooldown, and damage against low enemies increases by 30%. Something to take into consideration. I'm not sure if this is a glitch or this is how it's supposed to be, but the 30% damage increase only works when you use the leader skill, Kojinka. If you use other sources of speed reduction, you do not get the damage increase, which is unfortunate. I was honestly expecting it to be the case, but well, that's not it. On top of that, they did another small change. Since they removed Kojinka and apply it as a leader skill, well, we're gonna have its slots substituted by Soeika. So this one is a melee attack during normal attacks, hold attack, 10-second cooldown, dashes past enemies at high speed, kicks them. Enemies hit by her kick are subsequently attacked by clones created after Asagi has passed. So, to green adds one additional clone attack, to blue decreases the defense of the enemies that got hit by 20% for 7 seconds, and to red decreases the speed of the enemies hit by 20% for 7 seconds. So it is noteworthy that this is... I don't like the skill per se, the attack itself, but everything else is pretty good, and let me show you why. So, number one, the command is hold attack during normal attacks, hold attack. So, it offers a speed reduction and defense reductions, which we already had. But, for example, for the damage increase, defense reduction and damage increase are basically the same. One is a buff and the other one is a debuff. It's the only difference, basically. So this one, Shunshinka is going to provide you with a 20% damage increase for 10 seconds, which honestly is stronger than Soeika. But the command is hold evade, and Rakusenka in blue is also hold evade, so you cannot use Rakusenka paired with Shunshinka. So you have to use Soeika over here to have basically the same effect in the same build as Rakusenka. And of course we pair this with Munika because it has another defense reduction. So that's pretty good. The ability to finally have that 20% damage increase in the form of a debuff is pretty good. Then speed reduction. We had a speed reduction on Kojinka. Now we have Kojinka and a skill that gives us a speed reduction, and Munika also gives a speed reduction. So yeah, on blue and red you can use the same build, which is nice. It's nice. For the green one, it's an okay skill. Honestly, it's fine as a damaging skill. It's similar to Senjinka as it adds an attack. So yeah, it's usable. It's usable. Green is kind of the aggressive build, while the other two are more of control builds or debuffing builds. So, well, let's test this Asagi. Honestly, she is fairly simple. The changes didn't change that much how she worked. The only thing is that you cannot alter Kojinka's cooldown, which is a shame. And well, if we check how the character looks on battle, you're gonna see that now she has a Kojinka bar. So I'm just going to make the enemy attack me. And one hit. Let's see. Come on, attack me. There. And one hit. Look at the difference in damage. So yeah. And we can now see how long it takes to charge Kojinka, which is good. It is pretty good that we can see how much time we need to wait until the next Kojinka on screen. So yeah, that's the thing. Now let's start with the red build. For the red build, I feel inspired after the Asagi event, after doing some runs on the Asagi event. So we're gonna use Muken. Muken is technically one of the best weapons that you can use for Asagi, but honestly she has so many good weapons that anything you equip her is fine. The other good weapon for this particular build is gonna be Kaha Hirako. So we're gonna use critical damage Mega Damage, water element to increase the speed, whatever attack damage on the subslot, whatever weapon on the subslot, 4 out of 5 and 5 out of 5 plus 15 and plus 14. Satsujinka for damage, Soeka and Unika for speed reduction. Then I'm gonna use Yamato for control. I'm going to use Tokiko for more control. This one is for control and healing as well as damage. This one for control over the enemy since we're going to reduce their speed constantly. And this one to gain a little bit more damage so that we can deal with the enemies. And well, in case, it's worth noting, in case you need HP recovery and you don't have enough HP recovery, you can use this SR weapon, which will provide you with HP restoration. And well, another highlight that I should make is that you can use for this build the flower of 20 years Igawa Asagi. Right now we have only received one copy of this. I'm waiting to see if they're gonna give us more copies throughout the month. It would be nice, but honestly, since this is a special supporter that they're not going to repeat, I doubt that will be the case. So yeah. Well, anyways, stats of the customs, stat training, and well, this one is level 83, just so that you know. And the formation effects, the name of Uma, the lever gears, the cannon wire, and the fortune teller. For damage increase, damage reduction taken, and damage increase on melee attacks. Yeah. We're gonna do a run on tower 110 because this particular build is meant for stages where you have to battle one single boss. It is not the greatest build for dealing with waves of enemies, but it is excellent for controlling one single boss. So we just evade like that, and we deal as much damage as we can. Nice, nice, nice. Super good. Okay, I'll just keep this. I don't wanna do a perfect dodge, but... Oh my god, why? Okay, I will. Yeah, I can deal with this, but I didn't want to. It's just easier to let them explode. Okay, done. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, Asai has so much damage. Honestly, she's impressive. Like, the skill Soeka is pretty good, honestly. Even though I don't like it aesthetically, it is pretty effective because you leave your clone attacking the enemies and it can attack a whole group of enemies. So yeah, it is pretty effective. Not to mention that it keeps the enemies stun locked if they don't have super armor. Yeah, look at... My god, Asagi wasn't this good before. Yeah, honestly, a small change can make a big difference. I'm pleased. I'm pleased, I can tell you that. Like, just an extra source of speed reduction is making Asagi an excellent control unit on red. Let's see. Can I just one more hit and done? Perfect. Yeah, because I don't want to use the ultimate on the next wave. I want to clear it myself. So first thing, I just get all the enemies together. They gather and I attack and I use Unica. I haven't been using Satsujinkan almost. Let's see. Because I think it's hold attack? Yeah, it's hold attack. Not like Soeki. Okay. This and this and this and this and done. Yeah, God, Asagi is very, very strong now. Like honestly, the newest skill is so strong that you basically want to use it on most of your builds, which is great. Asagi shifted completely. Like you almost never want to use Hirenka. I mean, it is not a terrible skill. It is just the fact that it's a launcher, and how the super armor works. Um, Munica is still usable, but certainly its viability is going to drop with these adjustments. Um, Shinshinka is still good. The basic enhancer are still usable, not the greatest, but usable just for particle charge. And Senjinka is still good. Munica is still good. Like most of her kit is still good. Just Mueka and Hirenka are kind of the skills that you do not want to use. So let's see. Let's go with Blue Asagi. Blue Asagi is going to be using, of course, Manners Make Butler. Why? Because, well, we enhance Rakusenka, that's why. Not to mention that we apply another speed reduction. Yeah, Asagi thinks. We have a basic enhancer effect, and we have critical rate increase on the skills. The Magatamas are going to be the same, the sub-weapon is going to be the same, and Manners Make Butler is 5 or 5 and plus 15. We have Rakusenka, Soeka, and Munica. The same, but we just changed the red skill. That's the only thing. Then we use Butler Igawa Asagi. I didn't want to go like extremely limited or with the mileage supporter, so I said let's just use this one. It is a pretty useful supporter, especially if you have it on the main, because you're gonna get the speed increase and the speed reduction with the active. We have over here Asusa, just for generic penetration and speed increase, and Ana Rose for damage increase. In case you don't have your Ana Rose, what can you do? You can just equip for damage against all enemies. The best option would be to equip Micah as long as you're able to debuff them. If you're facing a boss, you can equip Arabella, and if you're facing one of the main traits, you can use White and Haruka for anti-human. You can use Onigumo for anti-demon, or Fumamane for anti-machine if you're facing one single enemy. We are not. This one is a stronger build by comparison, and it can deal with stage 120. Yeah, it can deal with 120. So yeah, let's do that run. The formation is gonna be the same, everything, but the weapon, the build. Well, anyways, let's go. So for this one, since I have HP recovery, I didn't want to use what's the name? Oh, I forgot about the name. I didn't want to use Massacre Grenade. We can use her, sure, why not? It is possible, though it is not the best supporter when you have HP recovery. But the good thing about it is that you can freely abuse the active of that supporter when you have HP recovery. Yeah, dealing with waves of enemies is easier with the new skill. So Eka is pretty good. Okay, good, good, good. Just like that, excellent. And this, and done. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay. Yep, pretty good. The damage is amazing. And I'm not even using the Momochi weapon, which, gives a pretty decent damage increase just cause. I'm going to use the ultimate on the next wave. Just like that, perfect. Munika, Soeka, Rakusenka. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Pretty, pretty good. Nice. Honestly, this is basically the testing. I didn't test it. I know how it works, and I just wanted to see the numbers with you guys because honestly, I don't have enough time to do the testing myself. But I mean, the theory works, and it works pretty well. I'm glad about these changes for Asagi. She's amazing. Like she honestly, probably she will be higher on the next tier list, just cause of these changes. Should I do the tier list more often, guys? I don't want to do it each month, but yeah, like maybe I should update it every now and then. Let me know in the comments. Like this, and then the Munica, and Soeki, and done. Nice. Yeah, we can see the difference in in damage when we have or not the Kojinka effect. Wow, wow, pretty good. Well, the last one. For the last one, we have green. Green is meant to be a damage dealing build. Let's see how far I can go. Will I be able to do the last one? Maybe I can, maybe I can. So, for this one, we're gonna use Dawnbringer. Why? Because they the skills on green do not focus on applying debuffs as much. It's just damage. So we use Senjinka, Renjinka, and Munica for the damage increase. But I could just drop it and add Soeka. I think I will, because honestly, all the builds are exactly the same. I just changed the main color skill because no. This one has Senjinka. This one has Senjinka instead of Munica. But yeah, because Munica makes the enemy groggy, we're not gonna take advantage of that. For the supporters, we're gonna use Francis. We're gonna use Akane. And here I was thinking about using Baretta, but since I think I will try the highest floor of tower, I'll just put Kaoru to have more damage. Kawaru to have more damage. So yeah, let's do 130. Let's see. I mean, there's invincibility here, so maybe I can't. We'll see about that. Yeah, deal with those enemies. Oh. Just destroy them all. Uh-huh. Good. And I can use the supporter to recover HP. Yeah. I can barely see what I'm doing. No! Well, yeah. These are as deadly as I remember when we don't have. Well, technically, I just need to. Let's see. Do I want the speed increase? No, I can just forgo the speed increase and just put the Phantasma. That should work for this specific um, stage. But in general, you don't need Phantasma. It's just when there's invincibility. Okay, just like that. Damage, 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 damage. And Sueka. Just like that. And then I attack all of them. Oh yeah, I should have put... Oh no, but I have to put that on the main. Yeah, unfortunately, there's one caveat about this build, and is that I don't have HP recovery. So that's something to take into consideration. Senjinka, and good. Renjinka, Senjinka. Nice. Well, what is the command? Dash attack and then repeat. Okay. Yeah, for whatever reason I didn't remember what it was. Oh my god, yeah, that's why I haven't been using it. Well, it's still pretty good build for damage overall. Like, this stage is not easy to beat. So perhaps I should change it, but you can see that Asagi is a powerhouse nowadays. Thanks to just one skill and a leader skill. Yeah. Yeah, is she good? Is she good? Yeah, she's busted. Busted. Particularly good on red and blue. Green is supposed to be the damaging, the damaging color, which yeah, it technically is, but at the same time, it is not as effective because you forgo the control, you forgo the HP recovery. So let's try that, but on a stage that I know I can beat. The one that has no invincibility nor Canaloas. The Canaloas are to be respected. Yeah, I can tell you that. Okay, and done. And Senjinga. Nice. Oops. Yeah, green. Green has dropped tremendously. Yep. Or well, perhaps it's the stage because I mean this can definitely clear any event stage or so on, but the fact that we don't have reliable HP recovery on green because both the actives are just something that you have to wait. We don't have like a regen, we don't have a skill that heals. So yeah. So is Asagi good? Great? The best? Well, she's definitely very good for single target content. She is a little bit better on farming. So Eka does help out because the enemies are going to move when the enemies are melee and they move towards you. So Eka is going to prove to be extremely useful. But what else do we have for farming? We have Senjinka, we have Soeka, and we have Sunshinka. Okay, 3 skills. So she definitely increases her rating on the tier list, I can tell you that. Because still the main colors are not meant for farming. For challenging content, she definitely increased because she's pretty good now by controlling the enemy or applying debuffs. And particularly on blue, you can just equip on top of the debuffs the Momochi weapon to further debuff the enemy. So yeah, you're going to melt anything that is in your way. So yeah, I think that Asagi is pretty strong. So let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye.